There isn't any. Yeah. Hello, everybody, and welcome to a very special edition of the New York Ranger Roundup. It is Michael Fletcher alongside Anthony Florio, and well, here we go, guys. We're talking about Game 4 of the Eastern Conference first round, the New York Rangers versus the Pittsburgh Penguins that went down last night. And oh, Ranger fans, for the second straight game. First game, we could say, all right, it was a heartbreaking loss because, at least the Rangers were in it. And, we had a chance, we had an opportunity, we let a couple of opportunities get away. And, even though the scoreline says 7-4, it was a lot more closer than what the outcome was. This time around, it was completely different. This was a flat out drubbing. The Rangers get blown out of the arena. They got ran out of the PPG Paints Arena in Pittsburgh last night, and it wasn't even close, guys. 7-2. The Rangers get blown out. When it started out good for the Rangers. Alexis Lafreniere scored 2:06 into the game, and Schneider got the assist. And we're thinking, all right, maybe this is the start of something good. Well, then, initially it was a controversial call, but if you really think about it, hindsight 2020, it wasn't. This was a good goal. It was a goal in my eyes. It was Sidney Crosby scoring a power play goal. Chris Letang and Jake Gensel gets the assist at 11:17. What happened was there was a net bounce scramble. Crosby pushes the puck. It wedges into the padding of Igor Shesterkin, but Shesterkin's leg goes past the goal net. At first they were yelling no goal, no goal, no goal. They go to the replay in Toronto, but if you look at the skate, and everything else, the puck clearly goes past. But the thing is, the puck was wedged in the blocker of Shesterkin, and they were saying if we don't see the puck, we can't call anything. But if you really see it, there was a little glimpse of the puck going past the line just briefly before it gets wedged into Shesterkin's equipment. The referee says it's a goal. I think even because even the ESPN guys were like, and at first they were saying, I don't know, I don't think you can reverse this. And I would tell you what, if they would have yelled out no goal, oh my God, there would have been a riot in Pittsburgh. But they did get it right. It was the right call. It is a good goal. Crosby gets it. So Crosby gets the goal, and it was 1-1. Then in the second period, then we had Masterson getting a goal by Crosby, 2-1 Pittsburgh. Gensel gets a goal about a short time later, 3-1 Pittsburgh. Freeman gets a goal, 4-1 Pittsburgh. Adam Fox gets a goal, which was 4-2. Then Hellman gets a goal, 5-2. Carter gets a goal, 6-2. They literally chased Igor Shesterkin out. So Shesterkin was done for the night, giving up 6 goals. And then in the third period, Malkin gets a goal, 7-2. And that was the way the game ended. There's really nothing more to say. Igor Shesterkin only got 24 saves off 30 shots. Louis Domingue gets 22 saves on 24 shots. The Penguins outshot the Rangers 41-24. And the 3 stars of the game, number 3 star was Louis Domingue. Number 2 star was Jake Gensel. Number 1 star was Sidney Crosby. no arguments with any of that. Um, the Rangers. All right, I gotta say this. I'm wondering if Igor Shesterkin is hurt because we've seen how he's been playing, but these last two games, I'm wondering if there has to be something wrong with Igor. There has to be something wrong. I just don't see how he's giving up all these goals at such an alarming rate, and it's alarming what's happening to him. I think there's something genuinely wrong with Igor. And I think, and I gotta say it, I think it's time that we go to Georgiev. I'm sorry, I gotta say it. If we're gonna stay in this series and fight, we need a goaltender that will help us get there. And for me, at the end of the day, yeah, nothing to say. I think it's time that we go into Alexander Georgiev. He should be the starter now, because he has given the Rangers life when he has come on. I just don't know if this is going to be enough. We've been down 3-1 before, and we have won a series. We beat Washington. I just want to see what happens now because Pittsburgh is firing on all cylinders and they could end it tomorrow night in Madison Square Garden. But I know the Rangers, they don't want to go out like that. Not in the Garden. No. I think they will win this game. We need to win game 6. So I'm confident we will win tomorrow night. It's game 6 that's going to be the do or die for us. So, Anthony, just kind of break down, is there anything New York can do? Because right now, the pedals to the metal, we're on the brink of elimination. And like you said, the Ranger Roundup could end tomorrow night. I hope not, but the way that it's going,
it will.
It's not good. Pittsburgh is in the driver's seat, and who would have thought that the Rangers were going to flame out in the first round?
After the great year we had?
Yeah.
Oh. Where Igor Shesterkin is a Vezina Trophy finalist, for goodness sakes. Oh, man.
I hate to say this. He's a really good regular season, but dude, I mean, already, this is his second postseason. Because remember, we played in the bubble against Carolina, and we got swept right out. Straight out.
Yep. Glad we didn't do these then. But, oh, God. Where do I start? Yeah, MF's right. I mean, it did start with promise. You know, Lafreniere got on the board, and at 206 in, I thought, okay, maybe we got something here. And then the wheels fell off just like that. The golden boy, the face of the league, Sidney Crosby, tying in at 1. And then Matheson, Gensel, and Friedman, 4 unanswered. And I knew it was over at that point. That's when I said, this is over. We're not coming back from this. Adam Fox, okay, you made it 4-2. And then Heinen, Carter, Malkin put it away. And, oh, God. MF, I came across a little something on the wire here. I know you're not going to like this, but the Rangers are actually going to stick with Igor Shesterkin for Game 5 tomorrow night, and I agree with you. I mean, Georgiev has definitely kept us in these games, but what it is I think that 79 save effort in Game 1, and then what happened to him in Game 2 with that contact with Carter, he hasn't really been the same since that moment. That turned it around, and that's the reason why the Pittsburgh Penguins are on the verge of winning this series. We've been down 3-1 before. We've been down 3-1 twice, including to these jokers in 2014. And what did we do? Came back and won the series, including 2 in Pittsburgh. Yeah. And then the rest is history. They went all the way to the Stanley Cup Finals before the league before Bettman and his crooked reps practically handed LA the cup that year. But I digress. But then from there, um, looking at the numbers here, of course, for the Pittsburgh Penguins, I mean, Deming, he's definitely come. He's definitely come on ever since he had to replace the other goalie there who got hurt originally, and uh, DeSmith, yeah, Casey DeSmith, that's the guy. Since he took over for him, I mean, he's done pretty darn well. I mean, 22 saves, 24 shots, not bad. Stars of the game for the Pittsburgh Penguins, obviously, the star, of course, was Sidney Crosby. Goal and 2 assists. Had a takeaway on the night. Other stars, Brian Rust with an assist, 3 hits. Gensel, goal and an assist. Had 2 blocks as well. Malkin, a goal. 3 takeaways and a hit. Big night for him. Carter, a goal and 3 hits. Zucker with an assist. He had 5 hits and 2 takeaways. Our old friend Brian Boyle with an assist. He had 4 hits and a block. Great night for him. Evan Rodriguez, 5 hits and a takeaway. Kapanen with an assist. He had 6 hits and a block. Great night for him as well. Heinen with a goal. He had 3 hits. Letang, 2 assists, 3 hits, 3 blocks, a takeaway. Great night for Chris Letang. John Marino, 3 blocks, 2 hits, and a takeaway. Matheson had a goal. He had 5 hits, had a block. Pedersen, 5 hits and 3 blocks for him. Friedman had a goal, 3 hits and a block. A lot of stars last night for the Pittsburgh Penguins, no question about it. As for the New York Rangers, Georgiev, 10 saves, 11 shots in relief of Shesterkin. We did have some decent performers for the Rangers. Lafreniere had a goal. He had 3 hits. Zibanejad had an assist, 3 hits, 2 blocks. Good game for him, despite the loss. Strome had 4 hits and a takeaway. Kopp had 4 hits. Kreider, 3 hits and a takeaway. Vetrano, 4 hits and a takeaway. Kevin Rooney had 4 hits. Ryan Reeves had 5 hits. Keandre Miller, 6 hits and a takeaway. Jacob Trouba, 6 hits and a block. Adam Fox, a goal and 1 hit and a takeaway. And Justin Braun, 2 blocks and 2 takeaways, but not to be. And my God, I mean, it's one thing to lose to these jokers. I mean, we've lost to them before, and how humiliating it would be to see this magical season that we had, the best season we had in 7 years, end at the hands of these guys in our house. Do you know how humiliating that would be? How embarrassing that would be? No quit in NY, right? No quit in NY. Well, I don't know about that now. I don't. I mean, we have to live up to that, and we got to take it one game at a time. We did it twice: 2014 against Pittsburgh, and as MF mentioned, 2015, the second round, also in the second round against the Washington Capitals. I mean, I had my doubts both times, but MF rallied Ranger Nation, and look what happened. They ended up winning the series. So, MF, I'm going to have you be the voice of reason because I'm seriously having doubts. I'm worried.
I think right now, and even I would have my doubts because I just feel like we need the guys, the superstars, to step up. Because right now,
Right.
the only line that's actually really done really well has been the kid line. Cabo Caco, Filipino, and Alexi Lafreniere. They have been amazing for the Rangers.
Absolutely.
Up to this point. They've been amazing. That's been the biggest breakthrough line in the entire postseason right now. They're the one that's been giving the biggest fits to the Penguins. But the thing is, Kreider hasn't really shown up that much. Where is Terry Panarin been?
Zibanejad.
Mika Zibanejad. I mean, these are the guys that we really need to really step up. And you know, like we were in that first period in game 1 where we were absolutely taking it to the Penguins. It's like we lost the identity. We've lost that grit, that attitude that we were coming in, because you remember in game one, we were bully hockeying the Penguins. They had no idea what was going on. It was like they got hit with the kitchen sink. We gotta do that again.
And now they're doing it to us.
Yeah.
They the Tampa Bay Lightning must have given them advice or something. I mean, man, I mean, this is it's mortifying. I mean, we had all the confidence in the world that we were gonna win this series, and we very much loved our chances because of the great year we had and the home ice. But yeah, not so much. I mean, it's do or die now. I mean, one more loss and this magical season is over. And it'll be a short-lived return of the Ranger Roundup. First time in 5 years we've done this. I mean, we've waited 5 years for this. And, we could have done it in 2020, but the thing was, those were qualifiers. Those technically weren't the true Stanley Cup playoffs. Had they made it, then we would have done it, but we didn't. So, I don't know, MF. I mean, no quit in NY. That was the battle cry. No quit in NY. And starting tomorrow and forward, we got to live up to that, because one more, they get us one more time, it's all over. And this Ranger Roundup is history. And then we'll have to possibly wait until next year to do it again. But I mean, the Pittsburgh Penguins have outplayed us these last few games. I mean, good thing we won game 2, because if we had in this series, it would have been over last night. This would have been it right here. But like I said, I'm having serious doubts, and I'm very concerned. I'm very worried. And if there was ever a time that we had to come and play and wake the F up, we got to do it tomorrow night. And yes, I have my doubts, but you know what, MF? I'm just going to say it like this. We have to do exactly what we did in 14 and 15. That's what we have to do. One game at a time.
Yep.
One game at a time. And jump into an early lead, get our crowd into it, get them going, wake them up. And then Shesterkin has to start playing like the guy that was nominated for the Vezina Trophy. He damn sure hasn't been playing like that the last 2 games. So, like I said, turning point, the 79 save, exhaustion in game 1, and then that contact with Carter in game 2 that knocked him down, and he hasn't really been the same since. So
that's what I'm afraid of. And that's the thing that got me all worried, that I think he actually got hurt, that he's actually legitimately hurt because of that incident.
And yet, the New York Rangers are going to stick with him.
Yeah.
Despite pulling him in back-to-back losses that have pushed them to the brink of elimination. And Coach Gallant said he's the best goalie in the league, so I'm going with him. So that's what it is. And he also said he's probably real frustrated. It's a team effort, and he'll be back in there and be ready to win the next game. I've got all the confidence in the world in him. I'm more disappointed in our team than him. At least three pucks were deflected by him, but we just played a soft game. He said it, and I 100% agree. We've been soft. Not SOFT soft. We've been SAWFT soft. That's what we've been the last 2 games. And the putrid performance. I mean, game 3, got away from us, but last night was beyond putrid. It was a dud performance, and it's such a dud that it was at the point where I was embarrassed to be a fan of this team. I mean, I'm embarrassed, man. I'm mortified. I'm humiliated right now. Wake up. I don't know what else there is to say, man. We just got to wake up, man. This is
The
We can't.
expectations, the
We got to stop.
expectations were so high that now I don't know if we were thinking Stanley Cup. Obviously, everybody dreams about the Stanley Cup, but I think honestly, I was thinking maybe second round Eastern Conference Final, and we might not even get out of that. We might not even get out of this Metro divisional playoff.
No,
That's 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 hard to grasp. That's absolutely hard to grasp after the year we had.
and,
It's just
and of
I
all
don't know what to
teams,
I don't know what to think right now.
and to lose to of all teams, these guys who have gotten every ref call their way. I mean, I feel like I'm in a time warp, man. I feel like I'm back in 2014 when those crooked referees gave the LA Kings the benefit of the doubt every time. So, and of course, Sidney Crosby, face of the league. You know how much Bettman and the refs love him. Make sure he gets every damn advantage he possibly gets because he wants to see him back on top. So, yeah, but I don't know. I mean, so it's so embarrassing right now, man. I mean, I'm at the point where I want to channel my inner Derek Ferreira EDP style. That's how embarrassed I am as a fan of this team right now. But I'm not going to do that, and you know, we're gonna have to do a hell of a lot of praying, man. We're gonna have to do a hell of a lot of praying if we're gonna pull this one out. I mean, we did it in 14 against these guys. We did it in 15 against the Capitals, and we can and we will believe that we can and we will. We're gonna come play tomorrow night. Ranger fans, you better bring your A game to the Garden. That's all there is to say on that. We need it. We need it now because one
We
more.
need that energy. We need that fire. We need that passion. We like you guys were in game one and game two. We need you now more than ever.
That's right.
This is it.
Exactly right.
This is the last call, boys. I mean,
Yep.
circle the wagons, fire the alarms. We're not in panic mode, but we need to play like our hair is on fire and we need the bucket of water stat.
Exactly. So the stars wake to the star players wake up. Shesterkin wake up. Play like the guy that was announced as a Vezina Trophy finalist earlier this afternoon. Play like that guy. Not what we've seen in the last two. We don't want that. So get that guy out of Pittsburgh. Get the New York. Get the MSG Shesterkin back in there. I think he's a lot better in the Garden than he is on the road. So I don't know. So MF, I don't know what else there is to say except, like I said, I'm right now. I'm at the point where I'm embarrassed, mortified, and humiliated. And do I believe we can do it? Sure. Do I want them to do it? Hell yeah. But with the way this has been going, I'm deeply concerned and worried. I have serious doubts. So, but we're gonna pray for you guys. That's all there is to it. One game at a time. We can, we will believe that. And Pittsburgh, all I say is you better finish them. You better finish them right here and now because they win tomorrow night. That's going to give them their confidence back. And then you go back to Pittsburgh and you damn sure better finish them there. If it's not tomorrow, you damn sure better finish them in your house on Friday night. Because then if this thing goes to a game 7, bada bang,
All
bada
bets are
boom,
off.
we got your ass.
All bets are off. If it goes to 7, all bets are off. And then all of a sudden, here we go again. Now the Penguins starts doubting themselves. Can we actually put the Rangers away? Because remember, the last time we got there, yeah.
2014.
Yep.
Second round. Pittsburgh was up 3-1. I had the doubts. You were the one who rallied it. You believed when I didn't. And sure enough, look what they did. They came back. They came back and somehow won that damn thing and then took that momentum all the way to the finals. So
We'll do
And then in
it.
15 against the Washington Capitals, same
Yeah.
exact thing. Only this time, I was the one who rallied. I was the one who believed.
Yeah.
So
Let's
it
do
was
it.
because
Let's
of
do
you.
it, New York. This is it. No, nothing more to say.
Wake up. That's it. Wake
Tom-
up.
Tomorrow, during we're gonna have a special edition of Wednesday Night Madness. It will be madness now because we
Oh,
will have the Ranger Roundup. We will have the Bruins talk. We were supposed to do the Bruins talk tonight, but yeah,
Michael
it
Bullock
failed.
bowed out.
Michael Bullock bowed out. He had commitments beyond his control, and quite frankly, I don't blame him. The Bruins lost. We'll get into that, and I think Michael
There's
Bullock is
also a
going to be.
Celtics chat, too.
Yeah, there's a Celtics chat as well.
In
So
addition to what we usually do on Wednesday Night Madness, which is NXT 2.0 and AEW Dynamite. So,
and it will be at 10:30 Eastern this time around. So 10:30
right?
Eastern tomorrow night. So for Anthony Florio, I'm Michael Fletcher. Guys, this could be it.
Wake
Hopefully
up.
it's not.
Wake
But
up, Rangers.
the Rangers need to win tomorrow. Game 5, back at the Garden, 7 o'clock puck drop on ESPN.
Yep.
But more importantly, the Rangers needs to win this to stay alive, because one more loss and it is curtains for the Broadway Blues shirts.
We can. We will. Believe that. No quitting NY. Let's wake up.
All right. That's it, guys. So for Anthony Floyo, I'm Michael Fletcher. Good night, everybody. We'll see you guys tomorrow.